Welcome to the No Weapon Productions presentation of A Royal Murder, Episode 7. Prince Henry has been murdered, and one of these 6 people killed him. Is it William Beneford, who's recently learned he's Prince Henry's illegitimate son? What about Her Royal Highness, Princess Penelope, who discovered her father in a compromising situation? It may be the beautiful and provocative Cassandra Bright, whose sister died because of the prince. Or is it Cassandra's brother, Theo Bright, a police officer who wants to protect one sister and avenge the other? Perhaps it's the elegant Jessica Tanchel, who was forced to give up the son fathered by Prince Henry. It could even be the mysterious Inspector Phoebe Smythe, who seems to know everybody's secrets, but clearly has secrets of her own. Join us each week as we follow the saga of A Royal Murder.
William and Miss Bright, I would like a private word with you, please.
Yes, Your Royal Highness?
I told you, you don't have to call me that.
What do you want, Penelope?
You, however, still have to call me by my title. I don't know you at all.
You don't know him either.
Yes, but he's my brother.
Whatever. What do you want, Your Royal Highness?
I've heard enough from that, Inspector. I want to know exactly what your plan was. Why and how did you murder my father?
First of all, I did not murder him. I've never admitted to that.
And I've never admitted to murdering him either.
Oh, that's clever wording, Miss Bright.
I'm a clever woman.
Just how clever are you? What was your plan?
Why should we tell you?
You can tell me, or you can tell the Royal Protection Command.
I'll take my chances with them.
Cassandra, let's just explain what happened.
Why?
I don't know. Because she's my sister? Because he was my father? I owe it to her as my family.
Well, I owe my family, my sister. I don't owe this girl anything.
I'm sorry, Your Royal Penelope. I'll tell you what happened.
William, he's coming to the States for the first time since Tiana died.
Are you going to confront him?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
What does that mean?
I want him to pay for what he did to my sister.
Pay, like, money?
No. A life for a life. Because of him, Tiana and the baby are dead. He has to pay for it.
With his life, though?
If I could kill him twice, I would.
Cassandra, you're not a murderer.
William, you're willing to risk your life for your family, right? You're willing to die to save your father.
That's not the same thing. That's not even close.
It is, though. You're doing something you would never do for someone you love. I am willing to do something I would never do for my sister.
But she's gone already. It's not for her. It's for you.
It is for her. I owe it to her. That man shouldn't just be allowed to walk around free, doing this to other women. He killed someone.
He didn't, though.
Yes, he did. He sent her to that abortion clinic. He paid for her to murder her baby. He forced her to kill her baby, and that killed her. He's responsible.
I agree he needs to be held accountable, Cassandra, but with his life?
Yes, with his life.
I loved Tiana too. You know I did.
Then help me, please.
How? What do you want me to do?
I'm going to seduce him when he arrives.
What?
If he's the scoundrel we know him to be, he'll take the bait. When I get him alone in his room, naked and unashamed, I need you to help me subdue him. We'll knock him out, and then I need your help to tie him up. When he comes to, I want to tell him who I am. Remind him who Tiana is. I want to see his face when he realizes it. When he realizes he's going to die because of it.
Cassandra, I don't think I can do this.
You don't have to be the one to kill him, William. You can leave before I do it. But please, I need your help. I can't do it by myself. Please. For Tiana.
Inspector, can I have a word with you?
What is it, Officer Bright?
We're both in law enforcement. By now, we should have both reported in to our superiors. Why haven't you?
I could ask you the same question.
And I can answer, because my sister is involved. I'm protecting her. Who are you protecting?
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this situation.
No, you're not. If you were, we will all be under arrest by now. What's your angle?
I don't have an angle.
Look, I haven't told anyone yet, but I saw you leaving Prince Henry's room. And now we learn from Jessica that the prince broke your heart too.
Look, I don't know what you think you saw, but I did not.
No. I don't think I saw anything. I saw you leaving the prince's room. Now, shall we discuss how we want this to be resolved?
What did you have in mind?
I think a little truthfulness might be in order.
I suppose I do owe you some sort of explanation. Yes, Prince Henry did break my heart, as Jessica so bluntly revealed. Our fathers were friends, you see. My father worked for the Royal Protection Command for a very long time, so the prince and I spent quite a bit of time together. Oh, we were very fond of each other. I know the feelings were mutual. We never spoke of our love for each other, but still, I just know the feelings were mutual. He never pressured me to take our relationship to the next level, you know, a physical level, and I'm sure it's because he respected me too much. And even if he'd asked, I would not have compromised myself as others did. I was preparing myself to be his wife, not his concubine. I was born to be a princess. Anyway, after Jessica seduced the prince and got herself pregnant, the queen approached my father about having the baby placed with an American family. Since I was a young woman, my father thought it would be helpful to bring me in to help with the arrangements. Part of the queen's agreement with Jessica and her mother was that the birth would remain a secret. The prince would never know. If they abided by that, then they would be allowed to remain in the employ of the royal household until the Queen passed away. It was my responsibility to travel to the States with young William and to orchestrate his adoption by the Benefit family. When I got back to Manchester, the Queen had announced Prince Henry's engagement to Princess Penelope's mother. I always believed that the Queen sent me away because she knew the prince was going to propose to me. I asked him about it, and he said royal marriages were always arranged by the Queen. But now the Queen is dead. Anyway, when Jessica approached me about the blackmail scheme, I was reluctant at first. But she was so pitiful about the financial state that she and her mother were in, I decided to go along with it.
Phoebe, why do you insist on saying I was the one who came up with the blackmail scheme? You approached me.
Oh.
I was the one who was reluctant at first.
Please, that's absurd. Why would I need money from the prince? I have a job.
You and I both know that you didn't do it for the money. Since you won't tell the truth, I will. Why do you want to see me, Phoebe? Is William all right?
Oh, he's fine. Well, physically he's fine.
What does that mean? What's going on?
He recently did a DNA test, so he will soon discover that he's not a Benefit.
I was afraid this would happen one day. I was hoping his parents would tell him before he discovered he was adopted. Will the DNA results reveal that he's related to Prince Henry?
No, I've seen to it that that will never happen.
I see. Then I'm sure he will be fine.
How are you and your mother faring now that you're no longer part of the royal household?
We're fine. I mean, we're not exactly fine, but we are making do. They've given us a small stipend, and I am looking for employment.
Well, good luck with that.
Why do you want to see me, Phoebe?
I've been good to you all these years, haven't I, Jessica? I've kept an eye on your son and reported back to you on his welfare.
Yes, and I have appreciated it. I'm very grateful for your kindness.
Well, it wasn't kindness. It was an investment. And now you have the opportunity to make it up to me. I have a proposition for you.
What type of proposition?
Ooh, a very lucrative one. I think the prince would pay a pretty penny to keep William's identity a secret.
Are you talking about blackmail? Why would I do that? He doesn't even know about William.
Well, of course he doesn't. That's why it will work. He won't know who the child is. He won't know who the mother is, or who the blackmailer is.
What a ridiculous plan, Phoebe. Do you seriously expect me to go along with it?
I actually think it would be in your best interest. You and your mother could be set for life. And you owe me.
And what would you get out of it? Half the money, I suppose?
I don't want or need your money, Jessica. Don't be ridiculous.
Then why? Why suggest this at all?
Prince Henry always wanted to marry me. And now that the Queen is dead, he can.
But he's already married.
Yes. And imagine the strain a scandal like this will put on his royal marriage. Oh, there have been so many indiscretions. But yours is the only one that produced a child, a living child. Her Royal Highness won't be able to overlook them anymore. And she'll leave him.
Why would you even want a man like that?
You see? He's only doing this because he couldn't marry me. I will be enough woman for him.
Your thinking is flawed, Phoebe. Surely you must know that.
My thinking is brilliant. You can and you will do this for me, Jessica. Think of someone other than yourself. Think of your poor mother. Think of the devastation and scandal it would bring upon her if all of this got out.
Is that a threat, Phoebe?
Of course not. I am simply concerned for your family's welfare, and I don't understand why you're not. Think of what £1 million could do for your family. You and your mother would have a good life, a great life. You can leave some money for your son. Think about him. And Prince Henry would never know it was you.
£1 million? Oh, my lord. No. But why would he pay if he doesn't believe he has a child?
We will use William's DNA test results. It clearly shows a match with the prince. We will keep his name anonymous and location hidden. Trust me, the prince has had so many affairs, he certainly won't be able to deny it. But he won't know for certain who the child may be.
Oh, I don't know, Phoebe.
Oh, trust me, Jessica, there's no way our plan will fail. Look, I've already drafted the letters for you to send.
What? That I'll send? Why can't you send them?
I work for Interpol. I can't be attached to the letters. You still have access to the palace. You can place them in a spot where they will be found by the prince.
I don't think I can do this, Phoebe.
Oh, but you can. And you will. As I said, you owe me. And he owes you. Just think about it. £1 million.
Your goal was to use the blackmail scheme to break up the prince's marriage so you could what? Marry him yourself? Knowing the kind of man he is, you accused him of sleeping with his own daughter, and you still wanted to marry him? Wait, where's Princess Penelope?
She was here just a moment ago.
I'll find her.
I think I'll help Officer Bright locate the princess.
Well, this just got interesting.